Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Hero Brew Podcast. I'm Max.
I'm Cam.
What up? It's Austin.
First of all, guys, Valentine's weekend's over. Got that out of the way.
It is.
Let's talk about it. What did you guys do on Valentine's Day, dude? Oh, wait. Actually, Cameron, what did you just pop today, dude?
Just a liquid. Simba, can you move, please? Excuse me. Liquid death. Cherry obituary. Ooh, Austin, you too.
Wow, you
cherry
guys are doubling
obituary.
Down.
I didn't even know you had that.
I must have missed my package of cherry obituary.
Yeah.
I drank my liquid death. I had the still water. It's really, really good.
Murder your thirst, one might say. Hey,
I murdered my thirst.
What's happening?
Yeah, how was your guys' Simba? How was your guys' Valentine's Day? Who wants to go first?
Yeah, it was good. Like I think we said during the last episode, me and my girlfriend McKenna went to dinner on Friday night, actually, which is the night before Valentine's Day. And then we went to dinner, got to hang out. We made chocolate covered strawberries, which was cool. And then we ended up just watching Game of Thrones. We've been binge watching it because she finally gave in to watch it. So that's been really cool. And then on Valentine's Day, we were working at the house that we're potentially going to be moving into. And then what did we do? Oh, we ordered a heart-shaped pizza from Pizza Guys, so that was pretty cool. So
They have heart-shaped pizza?
Just for Valentine's Day.
Could a single person order it on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, 100%.
Good to know.
You could even get garlic bread with it. That'd be nice.
Imagine if it was like garlic bread around the crust.
Pretty sure
we're on something.
Doesn't do that.
They do like a garlic. Yeah, like a garlic.
We didn't say they didn't, you know? So,
hey.
Can't sue it.
It was a good weekend.
How about you, Kim?
It was good. My girlfriend and I, we went to that Italian place we were talking about on the last pod. Delicious food.
It looked good. You sent me pictures, dude.
So
and
good.
I was like, damn.
I know. We already want to go back. We Ubered there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was so good.
Dude.
I might leave the pod right now just to go get some.
He's I'm running over there.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we that was good, and then we just came home. We got some frozen yogurt a little bit after that. And yeah.
Little froyo.
Little froyo.
What's your go-to froyo flavor?
Oh, that's tough.
My go-to, I mean, Menchie's never has it, but I love cake batter, but they never have it. But they had cheesecake, which is kind of similar, but
yeah.
Hmm.
And then they had like a cookies and cream one that's really good.
I haven't had like froyo for a while. You guys more like ice cream fan? Like
I love froyo.
We have this place called like Andy's Custard.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference between froyo, yogurt, and ice cream. Or custard and ice cream. But I dig it. It's bomb.
Delicious.
It's bomb. I if you guys are wondering what I did, I chilled.
Yeah, what'd you do next?
Did chilled with that one that's sleeping back there. No, it was a chill weekend. Just chilled, busy working, but you know, it was fun. Can't complain.
Yeah.
That's
next year, dude. Next year, you know, plan it out. I don't know, dude.
We'll have what's the male version of Galentine's?
Broentines.
We're
gonna have a Broentine's Day. You guys committed? Are you guys committing to that right now?
I'm down.
I mean, Valentine's is on the Super Bowl next year.
It is on the Super Bowl day next year.
Yeah,
falls on the Super Bowl.
I mean, none of our teams will be in it.
Who knows?
Hold on. Just because your Niners are
give our teams like 5 more years.
More like 20 for me.
Probably like 2.
I'm gonna go.
We're about to go through a terrible rebuild. I could already see it.
Same.
Not same.
JK, our terrible rebuild is 9-8 and making the first round of the playoffs and losing by 50. So that's cool.
Let's go, dude. Sick. So let's just get through. Let's get started on this podcast. Yeah, we're back. We finally got some Marvel news. Some big Marvel news to talk about. That's not like reiterated a lot. Awesome. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Take us away.
Yeah, like you mentioned, we've got a little bit of news before we jump into Marvel. There was one little bit that I thought was definitely conversation worthy for sure. We got our newest look at the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. I think we all were kind of upset when the Super Bowl like spot for it was not really like a trailer. I think we all kind of were expecting it to be some sort of new look at the movie, but it just kind of gave us a little, Mando Din Djarin and Grogu on the thing.
Yeah, I think you guys said it looked like a Pepsi commercial or something like that,
or a Budweiser commercial too,
or a Budweiser commercial.
Yeah, but no, we finally got our newest look at the trailer for that movie. A lot of the stuff was similar. A few new things. I don't know. Was there anything in particular that stood out for you guys when watching the trailer?
Yeah, actually, Cameron kind of pointed out, which I didn't even notice. Like, I didn't connect the dot. Cameron, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, we get a live action look at Embo, and for those who don't know, if you didn't watch the Clone Wars, Embo was very heavily in that storyline. He was a bounty hunter, one of the most, what's the word? Not fearsome, but
gruesome.
One of the most successful bounty hunters there are.
So, like, well known, I guess.
Well known, yeah.
Renowned.
Yeah, renowned.
Renowned.
Thank you.
Good job, Austin Quill.
That big hat he wears could be used as a weapon or a shield, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I love that they're integrating stuff from the Clone Wars show. We got because we got to see what before it was in Book of Boba Fett. We saw Cad Bane.
Cad Bane.
Yeah. So it's just
he has a similar big hat.
He does. Yeah. So it's just cool that we get to see all these new, well, not new, but all the characters from like the animated Clone Wars show
into live. Yeah.
Obviously, we're also seeing Rada Hutt. He was also in Clone Wars. He was just a little baby ball.
Yeah, he was. He looks really cool in this.
He does. He looks like
because I know we got a picture of the back of him before, right? Like a still, or not still. I guess like a little video of just showed the back of him. But this one we got like the full body reveal. I guess
it kind of looks like he has abs.
Dude, and who plays him again?
It's
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's
gonna be like hands. I need hands, like from the bear. You know. Who else did we see? There was some. We saw Baby Greedo, dude. I don't know.
We did see Baby Greedo. Well, everyone thought
the same
when Grogu was first shown. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, Baby Yoda!" So obviously, Baby Greedo.
I think this trailer was pretty, it was pretty good. Like visually, I think the movie's actually going to look great.
Yeah.
I think the opening shot was it the X-Fighter or the X-Fighter, the X-Wing?
It was like X-Wings, with the with sunset. Yeah.
Dude,
it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks like I think this movie's actually going to look a lot better than what the show did.
Yeah.
It's theatrical, we already got more like a helmet off Din Djarin, and
Pedro Pascal.
That looks super cool. Obviously played by Pedro Pascal. We barely saw his face. I don't think did we see his face at all in season 3?
1.
Was season 1 was the only time? No way.
Yeah.
Season 2 we didn't get him?
No, it was the one time we saw his face was when he was injured and the droid bounty hunter had to see his face before he could heal him or help him.
I believe
wasn't the whole point of season 2 or 3 trying to regain his status as
he had to do some things to be able to reclaim that status as a Mandalorian. He had to be proven in the waters of Mandalore.
Yeah.
So my question is, just from the trailer we obviously saw him with his mask off in multiple scenes, or his helmet off in multiple scenes. Do you think it's going to retcon what he did or do you guys think it's just going to add to the story? Do you think it's going to be okay, is he going to try to get his Mandalorian status back in the movie? Is it going to lead into a next series?
He technically already got it back because he proved that he bathed in the waters of Mandalore because he had to take the water sample to the armorer. And it'll be interesting because obviously, his helmet's off again. And
so does he have to do it all over again?
It's not like it's in front of a robot, which he was trying to argue that it was a droid.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. But it looked like in this one, it's probably going to be... My theory is in that, because did you see the still or the clip part where the huge white snake came out of the water?
Yeah.
When I saw that, all I could think about was how Jabba the Hutt with Luke... with the Rancor in the pit, I'm like, that must be his Rancor, this giant snake that he sends people down there to feed it.
Yeah.
Dude.
So I'm assuming that when his helmet's off, he's like probably kneeling before Rada Hut.
So Rada the Hutt is, I guess, like still a Hutt, obviously. So he still has like the loyalty, or not the loyalty, the royalty aspect of it. I thought he was just like just a regular warrior, like a warrior almost.
No,
like,
he's
almost like a gladiator.
He's Jabba's son. Yeah.
Yep. But they live for so long. They live for like.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought the whole Hutt thing was just like.
Well, like in Book of Boba Fett, there are some Hutts that are like
still in power and stuff.
Still in power and like royalty and stuff like that.
I don't know. Maybe closer to date we could rewatch the series again. And talk about it. I think that'll be a good segment to talk about.
Yeah.
I want to catch up on. I want to rewatch it.
Some of the rumors I've seen is that Embo is going to be like the main villain.
Well, let me tell you, that was the best part of Book of Boba Fett was when what's his face, Cad Bane.
Yeah.
Also, when the Mandalorian was also in those episodes.
Yeah.
So,
just such a dope.
Who knows? I don't know. I think it's gonna be exciting, but
I love that the Razor Crest is back because I love that ship. But I hope we get to see him still with his Naboo starfighter.
Yeah, the silver,
the hella fast one.
Yeah, dude.
I hope we see both.
Yeah,
that'll be fresh.
Yeah,
because it didn't get messed up at the end of the third season.
No,
a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that? What's his name was a cameo? Martin Scorsese.
I did. Yeah, he's gonna have
he's the little shopkeeper guy.
Yeah,
no
he
way.
Voices him. Yeah.
No,
that was funny. Yeah, they confirmed it too. I think he confirmed it, if I remember right, or someone did. And they were like, he's voicing that character.
Dave Filoni do that?
There's I don't know if you saw, but there's another, it's like they're honoring Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
There's a sign in the language that's there where it said Weathers Apollo, which I thought was really cool.
His character. Yeah, that's pretty dope. His character in the Rocky movies.
But moving us forward into our next bit of news, unless you guys have something else to add for Mandalorian and Grogu.
Do you think, I have one thing. Do you guys think we see any more, like, do we think we see a lightsaber duel at all in it?
In this movie?
Do we think Luke?
Bish, Anakin.
Do we think we see Luke in it at all?
I don't think so.
They may reference him.
I'm sure he'll get referenced, but I mean, Grogu made the choice to be Mandalorian and be with Din Djarin.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to really see Luke.
I love the end of that trailer, by the way, when he was like, all right, let's go. Like, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Grogu got in his little pod. And
And
there's like a little knob where he just like zoomed out. And I was like, okay, that's pretty dope, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, what are you waiting for?
I do really want to see at some point, like, I know he's not trained to use one, but I just want to see Grogu wield a lightsaber.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I would love to see that, dude. Like, that would be a small one like Yoda's. Like, that would be so fresh. That would be dope.
I mean, the movie looks great. Like you said, I think it would be worthy to do a rewatch of the show for sure. I think the release date is May 24th. That might be wrong.
No,
May 24th, closer to the end of the month. But moving to our other trailer that we actually got a release of, I believe it was last week or early this week, one of the two. Amazon Prime Video is releasing a new show. It's been hinted at for a while. There's been references of it for quite a bit, and it's our Spider-Noir adaptation. Looks sick. This stars Nicolas Cage as Ben Reilly, who's playing the Spider. I, for one, watching this trailer, I was worried at first, but the more I got into this trailer, I was getting more and more excited for the show. And the black and white just looks so good. Like, it looked so legit to see that comic being played out, by the person that was fan casted, or, they wanted to play this role for so long. But yeah, I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts after watching the trailer and, see where your excitement's at, or if there's anything that stood out to you in particular for sure.
They did release two trailers. It was the exact same trailer, one in black and white, one in color. I do wonder if they're going to give the option to watch it in black and white and then an option to watch it in color, or if they're going to release it.
I think they confirmed that they're both released at the same time, but you get to choose if you want black and white or in color. So
it's like Werewolf by Night a little bit, but Werewolf by Night came out with the color version a little bit later.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't when we got the set pictures released, or not the set pictures, but like we got pictures from the show released, and I was like, okay, this looks all right. I was like, it's a lot of questions still.
Right.
But then that trailer completely blew me away. I wasn't expecting it.
No.
Like the web swinging he was doing.
Yeah.
Like I did not expect them to I did not expect them to show that. I didn't like it looked really, really good. There was a lot of teasers in that trailer. Sandman was there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Who else was there? The
Man Spider.
Man Spider. Like I'm
Electro.
They showed Electro's hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I think this trailer did everything right. I don't think there was anything wrong with the trailer. I didn't hate anything about it. It made me excited for the show. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna watch this right away now. I do want to see like how the tone is gonna be, like actually like in it. Is it gonna be like a comedy? Is it gonna be like a noir movie? Like I want to see how it's adapted. Do you guys think it's gonna be connected to the Spider-Verse movies?
Yeah,
that's what I'm confused about.
Mm-hmm.
Because originally I thought it was connected.
I thought it was supposed to be connected.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was real or not, but I saw a photo of like him in costume holding the Rubik's Cube.
Right.
Which
it was from the movie.
But
yeah.
For some reason, why do I not remember, like, did he ever announce himself as Ben Reilly? That's what I'm confused about.
When they said Ben Reilly, I was confused.
I was confused.
Like, because wasn't that like...
That was the one that was played
Wasn't that Scarlet Spider?
Yeah, the Scarlet Spider, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, there could be a lot of Ben Reillys, but I just thought he was a version of Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I was confused about.
I don't know if we got that confirmation in Across the Spider-Verse.
I don't think so.
Or
they definitely in the trailer.
All of the characters like in that main group had their little thing where they're like, I'm so and so and I'm Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like where they do like the comic strip part.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't remember him saying Ben Reilly. That's why I was confused. I'm like, so is it connected? Is it not connected? We'll see.
Like I said, we'll see.
Imagine this is like the first live action like thing we get connected to
the Spider-Verse.
The Spider-Verse stuff.
I mean, we've had a few, like in the movie itself.
In the movie itself, it's connected to live action with the Venom thing.
The Venom thing. It had Andrew Garfield. It had Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in there. Like when they showed like Uncle Ben dying and stuff. Yeah. They kind of connected it there, but we never saw it like play out afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And so that trailer, I think that movie part 3 comes out
next year,
2027.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's supposed to be out like a year after that other movie came out.
It's supposed to come out like 2024, I think.
Yeah. Here we are. Hey, but don't rush perfection, guys, because those movies are some of the best movies that I've ever watched, to be completely fair.
It could be it has the potential to be the best superhero movie trilogy out there.
In my opinion.
Which I think
agree.
The Captain America movies hold for me personally. But I know people like to argue that. What? Breaking news?
So, no. Well, this, according to the website, the Into the Spider-Verse wiki, full name, Peter Benjamin Parker, nickname Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Noir.
So is it a different one?
So the one we got in Into the Spider-Verse is a version of Peter Parker, but this one's a Ben Reilly in the movie, or in the Spider-Noir show we're getting.
Yeah.
Both played by Nicolas Cage, which is cool.
Both Nicolas Cage, yes. Interesting.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
Lamore, I think the cast is good. They have Lamorne Morris in there. I think it's going to be... I'm excited to see what happens. I know some of the villains got casted already. Not too sure who they are, but I'm excited for it. I think the trailer did its job, dude. It hyped you up.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like I said, it looks way better than I thought it was going to, especially in the black and white, dude. Like Spider-Noir looks so cool.
Yeah, it did look really cool.
Did you guys know? I learned this. Well, reminded me a little bit more because someone, after this trailer came out, I had saw someone make a reference to say like, oh my God, is that Vulture in this? And I don't know if you guys know, in the Spider-Noir comic with Vulture, that's how Uncle Ben dies. The Vulture like eats him.
Wait,
So
really?
yes, yeah. It's one of the like weirdest, like I didn't know for sure. And I was like, wait, I have to double check that because I remember seeing something along those lines too. But I'd never like dove deep into this comic line. But when I dove into it, yeah, he like essentially is like it kind of gives like a vampire type of vibe, but
Huh?
he murders him by eating him.
Damn.
Well,
So
Ben Riley, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know too much about Spider-Man lore, but Ben Riley is a clone, correct?
I believe so. That's a great question.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard that.
I feel like I've heard it too, but so I wonder how that plays out.
No, yeah. I mean, it's definitely going to be
But
interesting
then
to
we
see.
won't. If it's not Peter Parker, we won't get an Uncle Ben though.
Yeah, Ben Riley's a genetic
no.
clone. He's a genetic clone, established his own identity as the Scarlet Spider. Ben was created by Miles Warren, supervillain known as the Jackal, to torment the hero and seemingly died in their first encounter. And then the clone survived. So yeah, I'm wondering how they spin this, because if they're taking away from the fact that the one in Spider-Verse is a Peter Parker, so, I don't really know where they're going to go with this, but it'd be interesting to see what they do. But this trailer definitely brought my excitement level up for this show for sure. And seeing like the little references to like Sandman and like all of the 1930s aesthetic too was just really dope to see, because it's like, I was really wondering what they would do in terms of the show. Like you said, Max, the set photos that we got before were kind of like, yeah, this, how well is this actually going to look? But when, like you said, when they brought up the web swinging too, and then they kept panning to like all the different shots during that era, it was like, damn, this is really going to be a Spider-Man take, within this era, which is so dope to see. But yeah, I was excited for it. I don't think there was anything else that I noticed that I wanted to talk about. But did you guys have any other notes for Spider-Noir?
No, like I said, I'm just excited about it. I think the trailer did a really good job.
Mm-hmm. It's one more cool show that we're going to get to watch here in the next 3 months.
It's a live action Spider-Man that we're getting.
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
version of that Spider-Man, so that's really cool. And speaking of Spider-Man, as of today, Spider-Menace, yes, exactly. As of today, we got our first official synopsis of Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is really dope. I'm actually going to read it word for word, so that way I don't butcher this at all. I'm not going to try to go off rip, but
can you say it in a cinematic voice?
I'll try my best.
Oh God.
4 years have gone by since we last caught up with our friendly neighborhood hero. Peter Parker is no more, but Spider-Man is at the top of his game, keeping New York City safe. Things are going well for our anonymous hero until an unusual trail of crimes pulls him into a web of mystery larger than he's ever faced before. In order to take on what's ahead, Spider-Man not only needs to be at the top of his physical and mental game, but he also must be prepared to face the repercussions of his past. That's pretty good.
He kind of sounds like J. Jonah Jameson.
He did sound like J. Jonah Jameson.
I was going for a hint of that. We were just talking about Spider-Menace, so I was like...
I was waiting for you to end it with like something bad against
Spider-Menace.
So he's like, end of No Way Home to beginning of Brand New Day, we get a 4-year time jump.
4-year jump. I saw someone tweet, Peter's been miserable for 4 years, finally! I'm like, all right.
When did No Way Home come out?
2021.
So close to kind of. So what year does that put him in?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I'm so lost with the MCU timeline right now.
MCU timeline, dude.
I don't know what year
there's so
in.
many time jumps. 7 months after
Spider-Man No Way Home takes place in late 2024, immediately following the events of Far From Home. The film begins directly after Mysterio reveals Peter's identity. So if he's jumping 4 years, we're in 2028.
So same time frame as Thunderbolts.
Yeah,
like the end of the post-credit scene.
It catches us up. Yeah, pretty much.
4 years.
Dude's
Wait,
been
so then
miserable.
like if they just got into college, that means they're much
graduating.
They're graduating. Yeah, they should be or getting close. Damn. MJ's for sure gonna have a new love interest.
Which I think we've got reports about that already.
It's the one guy. What's his name? The guy that plays Ezra, right?
That was the rumor, wasn't it?
I don't remember if that was confirmed. He is cast in the movie. He is cast in the movie, so I think it is rumored that it's going to be him.
Mm-hmm.
We also did get news from Daniel RPK
Right.
today, just some more info.
Mm-hmm.
He says some info about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yes, Peter has a blonde neighbor, which is
Gwen?
who do you guys think it is?
Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy. Or it's just the foreign girl that, from the Tobey Maguire movies. The
My
landlord's
God.
daughter.
Oh my god, dude.
She's back. Just keeps
She's
going.
back.
Yeah.
I need your cake.
And then he says, I'm not
need
sure
your
who
cake,
the
yeah.
actress is. The hint that she could be a love interest, but he's still clearly in love with MJ.
Mm-hmm.
4 years later, dude? Come on, dog.
You tell me he never once
No, dude. Peter Parker
Talk to
doesn't
her?
exist, dude.
He's
He
just
was
locked
going
in,
to
bro.
that
He's
one time.
He
Spider-Man.
was.
He's
He
not
was
Peter.
he was grabbing coffee from her every day for 4 years.
Yeah. She's like, hey, Peter Parker, do you want a coffee again? Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. Crying.
And then it says at one point, this has been kind of confirmed and talked about already, but Daniel RPK confirms it. At one point in the film, Peter is badly hurt, and the Punisher brings him to Claire Temple so she can treat his wounds.
Dope.
He gets messed up in this movie, dude. I'm ready at this point
I
in
guarantee
time.
you it's when he gets stung by Scorpion.
Do you think so?
Guarantee it.
You don't think it's the ninja scene?
saw behind the scene of you don't see anything besides him in his Spider-Man outfit, kind of doing choreography, and it looks like he gets stung in the back.
In the back?
Yeah.
What if you got a boomerang to the back?
My back.
I'm back. All the Peter
I don't-
Parkers just hurt their back.
I mean, maybe a boomerang would hurt him.
No,
But
I don't think boomerang's going to be a big part. I think he's going to be a flashback or
in our
montage.
early predicted
just-
montage that the Hero Brew called first.
Yep.
Yeah,
You heard it here
100%,
first,
dude.
multiple
100%. 100%. Just please bring out the article of the Daily Bugle and just do a flip through.
Dude.
Please.
And
We
it's
called it.
jumping from photo to photo. My
Mhm.
God, Cook.
And it's a little scene every a little 10-second, 15-second scene of him fighting. That'll be dude.
If that actually happens, I'm going to look. Well, Cameron, you'll be with us. I'm going to look at you and be like, and then Max, I'm going to FaceTime you during the movie when they say don't go on your phone. And I'm going to still just be like, it's happening.
Max is going to see it before we do.
Yeah, he will. He'll know.
Why is that? Oh, the time difference.
Time
Time
difference.
difference.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he got early access.
I was like, did
I mean,
get
is
him?
there something you don't know that we know, or that
I
we
mean,
know that
I
we don't know?
No,
I mean,
Well,
we'll
I
all
thought it
be
was the same
together the
thing.
week before Comic-Con.
This is true.
we will be together for
Yeah,
Comic Con.
comes out the week
Mhm.
before, or it comes
They
out the
need
week
to-
after.
They
Just
need
release
to
it a
really.
week early. Come on.
They should do a screening at New York Comic Con.
San Diego.
If they
San
do,
Diego Comic Con.
immediately after when we're done with the day, we'll do our live reactions.
Dude,
I'm spoiling the movie for everyone.
there's an embargo. We can't do that.
I'm just joking. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Kevin Feige. What did I say? The Feige Bros, right?
The Feige Bros, yeah.
The Feige Bros, dude. No, man. Can we get invited to a premiere? Can we
That'd be
just
sick.
please go
I mean,
to
yeah.
Spider-Man?
I'll wear a full Spider-Man cosplay. Come on, dude.
I'll email Sony. I'll email them. Don't worry, guys. We
Hi,
got
Sony.
this. Hey,
San Diego
Sony.
Studios.
This is a Hero Brew podcast.
Just don't get it lost in the mail again.
Dude,
Yeah, dude.
they keep happening.
Still waiting for that Wonder Man package.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
Yeah. I think they need to release I think they need to release the trailer as soon as possible at this point.
I'm surprised
obviously
we haven't gotten anything.
Well, we've gotten so many leaks.
We got the
Exactly.
leaks a month ago.
We got a
It's
leak from
literally
a Takis
starting-
bag.
Like
A lot of
a couple
promotional
weeks
stuff,
ago
yeah.
till now, it's just nonstop Spider-Man leaks.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, just
To be fair,
really...
the same thing happened with Madame Web. I remember we talked about in our podcast. Stuff got leaked from a toothpaste bottle
True.
So that's
before we even got trailers.
That's concerning. That's what I'm saying.
And then
Yeah.
we're getting leaks from a Takis bag and a kid's backpack and all this other stuff.
That backpack was dope, though.
It was pretty dope.
I would use
The
that backpack.
only
That was
the
Had the
only
Hulk on it.
confidence I have is that a
Hulk?
reassurance.
Savage Hulk, yeah, it did.
We got Savage Hulk, but it's been Daniel RPK still said that it is confirmed that we're getting a Gray Hulk.
Gray Hulk, but they're not
And
going
he
to
doesn't
show
he doesn't even he doesn't know why that they're promoting
green
Savage
Savage
Hulk?
Hulk.
yeah, so
They did a reshoot. They got rid of Gray Hulk.
We're getting Purple Hulk.
We're getting Red Hulk again. Just the president.
well
They're bringing him back.
if we get Gray Hulk, do you guys think he gets a little little toupee piece.
Like not buzz cut, but like
It's just weird
kind
faux
of like
hawk
a bowl cut type deal.
time
thing.
something.
Fresh.
Dude, imagine.
Fresh.
Mm.
I think with all the leaks coming out, I think the trailer is just any day now. It's like imminent.
They just canceled the movie.
No, like I said, the only reassurance I have is that Dustin Daniel Cran is making it.
Yeah.
And
Wonder Man,
Shang-Chi.
We haven't gotten any new Sadie Sink stuff yet.
No, it's basically confirmed she's probably going to be Jean Grey.
Yeah.
There was that like solid week where we saw a lot of behind the scenes stuff of her, but like there's been nothing since.
Nothing. I think because they were like,
because whoever was leaking that, they're gone. They're gone. They're just gone.
That's what
they're
I was saying.
not
Kevin
here.
Feige handled it, dude.
Yes.
Like something happened where it was like it first got released that Sadie Sink will be in Secret Wars, officially casted as Secret Wars, and then we got the whole bunch of Sadie Sink stuff because she won't play like a pointless character if she's going to be in Secret Wars from this movie. But there's also so many characters that we haven't talked about in a while, like what's her face, Florence Pugh's character, like
Yelena.
Yelena. We don't know. Yeah, we don't know what her role is. I still think now, like, I truly believe it's going to be like a post-credit scene where she tries to like recruit him to the new Avengers. Same time, like, if we're not going to see Peter Parker till Secret Wars,
what if it's like Florence Pugh showing up post Doomsday or something, and
could
it's like, or it's her seeing what? Okay,
so that's the thing is Florence. So do you guys think Florence Pugh is going to be like? Do you think it's going to take? This movie takes place before Doomsday. Do you think Florence Pugh is still alive? Do you think it takes place after Doomsday? Like, what just happened?
Dude, what if... Okay, random thought here. Random train of thought. What if in this movie we see... You remember how everyone's like, where the hell is Spider-Man during this void? What if like he's like swinging and goes into it at some point? And it like triggers all of his bad memories, and to the point where that's what happens to when he gets distracted and he gets hurt. Like this is all going on at the same time. Like something happens and like they have to save him. I don't know. That's just a crazy like out of the park. Because
we'll see.
We've always asked like where the hell was he during this? You know,
always
like that would be crazy if they incorporated that part of Thunderbolts into this movie to be like, hey, we hear, your guys' confusion. Like, why the hell was he not even near this?
Imagine it's just Florence Pugh the only time, like...
She's at the coffee shop.
Dude.
No, it's like the only time they, like, connect is when, like, they're in the void. And, like,
dude,
it's something we didn't see. It's something we didn't see in Thunderbolts. And it's just, like, they just cross each other's paths or whatever. Yeah. That would be crazy. That would be wild.
Peter walking with his coffee cup. They're walking past each other. What if she's the blonde-haired love interest?
I don't like that.
It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
That's too weird.
You're telling me he wouldn't have a crush on Yelena?
That's too weird.
No, why is it weird? I wouldn't think it's weird.
She's been all alone. So is Peter.
She's tired of being all alone.
She seems so much older than him.
Austin's cooking right now.
Yelena Peter ship.
What, Yelena is in her in her 30s probably?
Yeah. And no, I think we called it first on this episode. So we called it first on this podcast.
Yelena, you think?
Hello, Casey.
Whoa. Oh my god. That scared me so bad. I thought you were about to die, Max. I'm not gonna lie.
No, dude,
your days were numbered there.
No, yeah, I think you're cooking. Imagine that is the blonde neighbor.
Or what if like I'm trying to think of, because if he gets hurt to the point where they bring the symbiote in for Secret Wars, like what if it's her seeing him, like they're testing it and like trying to bring him back, if that makes sense. Like what if he dies? Which we called. Yeah. We said there's a good chance he dies in this movie. What if he dies?
And he does the whole rebirth scene.
Right.
Out of the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I feel like we're gonna get the Civil War shot of Punisher carrying Spider-Man when he takes
100%.
You have to.
No, I know, but when he takes him to Claire, I feel like it's gonna be wasted on that.
I don't know. I wouldn't even say it's wasted. I think that's just a good shot.
People just want to see that.
Well, it'll be like what we got in Civil War.
We thought it was gonna be. Our guess was like at the end of the movie where he we think he dies, and we see it there. But I just feel like since we got news that Punisher's going to take him while he's injured to Claire.
Yeah,
It's probably going to be that.
I think we get that scene. I think if he does end up dying at the end or whatever, I think we get the graveyard scene or something, you know, where he comes out of the tombstone. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a shot like that, Cameron, like in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
Similar to what they did in Civil War with Captain America and Iron Man. They did the iconic, like, shield to blaster.
Yeah.
Or shield to repulsor. And I thought it was dope. They did the little slow-mo for it. And so...
Speaking of Tombstone, forgot about him.
Dude, there's been a lot of leaks, dog.
I forgot about him. There's so much happening in this movie.
There's a lot of villains. I'm afraid time might be something against them. We've always talked about that's the worst thing in Spider-Man movies, where there's a lot of villains. Same time, No Way Home had a whole bunch of villains. So, and I think they executed that better than they did in Spider-Man 3. Even in Spider-Man or TASM 2. Yeah, so I think they did a better job than that movie as well. So, who knows? I'm ready to see a more adult. I'm ready to see Spider-Man instead of Spider-Boy.
Sad visual Peter Parker.
Yeah, dude.
Been through the ringer, alone, crying in his room, his little 10 by 10 bedroom. Sorry,
this little Lego.
Austin's taking it personal, dude.
Dude, it's sad.
No, it's just
gonna
Palpatine.
Cry when the movie opens and it's him just sitting in his room, just.
Also, do you guys think we're gonna get any shot of that suit that he made at the end of No Way Home that we saw for a tiny bit?
I think that's a suit.
I think that's his suit.
It had such a like metallic color to it, though.
I think it was just a lot of CGI.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the stuff we got. Yeah, I think the stuff from. I think we'll still get some of that post-production work.
Mm-hmm.
Or in the post-production.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But kind of just talking about what's next. Let's go into our main topic. Who do you guys feel is the real main character of the MCU right now? Since we really don't have one. We don't have a significant like trio. We don't have, which we had, obviously we had Captain America, Iron Man, Thor. Mm-hmm. We know Thor is going to be in Doomsday. It got leaked that he was going to be in Secret Wars as well. So take him out of the... Who do you think is... Or you could put him in there if you want. Who do you guys think is going to be like the main focus? Maybe the main character taking charge? It was kind of leaked that the Russo brothers said that Captain America Steve Rogers will have a prominent role in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Which is surprising because we all... I mean, good news for Cameron. I don't think he dies in the beginning of the movie anymore. Just from what they said. Unless he does and his impact is just throughout the movie.
Steve Rogers may die, but Nomad will live.
That could be a thing.
Do you guys think he's in the 828 universe?
The Fantastic Four one?
Mm-hmm. That's the rumor going around.
Dude. Like him and like Loki did something where he's like, yo, fam,
you need to get
hide out over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like, what's Old Man Steve doing there? You know, in the main timeline again. Like, is it just like a temporal loop? Is he stuck in a temporal loop? That'd be kind of crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna name off some of the main characters we've got from their solo movies. So we obviously have Spider-Man coming up. We have Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
We have Loki. Yeah. Reed Richards. Sam Wilson. Potentially Scarlet Witch. We have no... It's heavily rumored that she's still going to be an important part in Doomsday.
Right.
I know Cameron's talked about it a lot. And then... Or they could go in the antagonist route and do an Infinity War thing, which is heavily rumored as well, where Doom could be the main character of the story. Who do you guys feel out of those characters is going to be like the main person?
So are you asking just for Doomsday, or are you asking like for the MCU right now? Just
the MCU right now. Like, or moving forward, I guess.
I think, go ahead, Cameron, sorry.
I was just going to say, I can't think of any character right now that's like a lead for the MCU right now.
So is that a problem? Do you think that's a problem?
I don't think it's a problem. I just think they've expanded so much and introduced so many characters and so many different projects that there's no like real like number one right now.
For me, I'd probably say it's the antagonist route again. I mean, they've put so much marketing into the everything leads to doom. It's freaking Robert Downey Jr. Like, we brought him back for this role. He's connected to Tony Stark somehow. Like, he's got to be the focal point for at least the next 2 movies. I think that we'll really see, as in terms of like a hero, I think in Doomsday, I think that maybe Cyclops will be a really big focal point.
If he gets introduced, the OG Cyclops.
OG Cyclops, James Marsden.
If he doesn't die in like the first
if he doesn't
10
die.
minutes.
Right. And then we'll come back to this and be like, man, he was really wrong. But I think in Doomsday, he could be a really big focal point. But for me, it's got to be, I think it's Doom. It's Doom right now. And I think that they do really well, especially the Russo brothers do really well with a villain arc, like an antagonist setup. They did it well with in Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier,
yeah, Winter Soldier. And I was trying to think of all of them. Like in Winter Soldier, you see Bucky as the villain for a portion of the movie, and it's like, it's definitely one of those things where I think that they know that they do it well, and it makes sense for the story, because Doom in Secret Wars is such a big part of the story. You kind of can't just sway away from it and put the focus on the heroes. And I think that goes to show, like, the story building behind it. Like, there's a lot of potential with what they can do to build off of his story in particular. Whereas a lot of these characters, like Cameron mentioned, we've seen them just get introduced, and it would be really, really tough to make them the focal point of the movie. Now, I think that they'll highlight them for sure, and I think that they will have a prominent role, but I think Doom is definitely
They've had opportunity. Sam Wilson, Captain America, got introduced back in 2021. Then they didn't do anything with him until 2025. Shang-Chi, 2021. Haven't done anything with him since. So it's like,
man, they need to do something.
It's such a good role.
They haven't had like any continuity with like a reoccurring character and like anything yet.
Yeah, and obviously we had the whole, like, they changed plans a little bit.
Yeah.
With the whole, they moved away from Jonathan Majors, King the Conqueror.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, you could say, like, early on MCU, you had Iron Man in so many projects within like the first 5-6 years.
Yeah, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America.
Like it was just like
the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
he was in there.
I mean, that's OG Avengers, but like it's really hard to say right now. So, like how Austin said, it's probably going to be the antagonist route.
I actually think Austin has a good point in saying that and referencing the old movies, because obviously we got that in Civil War where they split the teams up. Right?
Yep.
They created conflict that carried that whole movie, right? Like, it was like 2 different teams. Obviously, we've had some leaks so far of the movie where, like, of Doomsday, where they talk about how, in particular, like the X-Men group. We know that Nightcrawler fights Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards. We know that Magneto, Sir Ian McKellen, leaked on accident.
Destroys New Jersey.
New Jersey,
Whoops.
Which is huge, by the way, okay?
Yeah.
I don't think people realize how, like it's just not like a little small city. He destroys all of New Jersey,
Like the state?
I do think this could potentially be Doom's team, where it's like, hey, like the X-Men, the OG X-Men, could be like the main antagonists of the movie.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
like,
I don't know if we're going to get, from what we've heard so far and what we've seen online, we don't know if we'll even get Robert Downey Jr. face reveal in the movie.
That is true, yeah.
So it's like, I do think we could get, like, Doom controlling the X-Men, and the X-Men being the main antagonist of Doomsday. Which it could be X-Men versus Avengers at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, I know a while ago that's what we all thought the movie was going to be called, and so wouldn't be surprised. I think Austin, like you said, they do good at it, and I think going back to past movies, it kind of makes sense for them to do something like that, where they're going to pit team against team.
Yeah,
and so I think that's a huge possibility. With the whole Russo brothers saying that Captain America or Steve Rogers is going to have a prominent role, it was kind of a bummer to hear that a little bit, just because it's like, what's Sam Wilson's character doing now? Like, we've had a show about him. We've had a movie about him. The movie wasn't bad. I enjoyed it.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I think his character development was really good as well.
Right.
But it's like, so is he not Captain America anymore?
Yeah.
So especially if we're going to have, like, Steve Rogers there. Even if he's Nomad, unless you're a comic book lore, right? Like
You're
super
just gonna
fan
see.
or a Captain America fan, you're just gonna be like, oh, that's Captain America.
Right.
You know, so it kind of
What is
takes
he
that
gonna do?
away.
He goes, I'm Nomad.
Yeah.
Cool.
Obviously, Scarlet Witch is gonna be like, I think Cameron, you mentioned that Doom probably needs to get Scarlet Witch's powers at some point, like needs to use her powers. So I'm sure she's going to be back. She might not even have that big of a role. She might die and he just gets her powers or something like that. Spider-Man, I think maybe in Secret Wars he has more of a lead role. I'm just going down the list. Reed Richards, I would love to see him be like, because Pedro Pascal, he could lead a movie.
Phenomenal.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, even him in Fantastic Four, like, he was one of my favorite parts of that movie. Yeah. I think we all agree that Sue Storm was our favorite part, besides the Ben Grimm's The Thing and Johnny Storm. But I still think it might be too early to say he's the main character of the MCU, especially if we don't know if we're going to get him after this movie. You know, after Secret Wars, right?
Yeah.
So I definitely think Doom could be it. It's hard to say. Like, I just, like you said, Cameron, I don't know if there's like a specific character that could lead this franchise to where it needs to be, especially with them splitting up Secret Wars potentially into 2 parts. So we'll see. Doctor Strange, possibly, but it's like, you know, it's like, how much of Doctor Strange are we going to get? Like, we lost a lot of his backstory in Multiverse of Madness.
They haven't gotten anything about him.
We were supposed to get a movie before Doomsday and all that.
Yeah.
And then it was
King Dynasty, before the King Dynasty, right?
It was kind of like scrapped, kind of like, I've heard some stuff about how Multiverse of Madness wasn't supposed to be like that. Obviously, it went through some changes. It was supposed to be way scarier. I think it was supposed to go into Doctor Strange's backstory a little bit more, because like that's what lacked, I think, in that movie. The only emotional thing we got was him and his ex-girlfriend, you know? And it did kind of hit hard, where it was like, you know, he said like I'll love you in every universe or whatever. But besides that, I don't think we got really an emotional like connection to Doctor Strange. And so it's hard, because he could definitely lead a crew too. Benedict Cumberbatch is a phenomenal actor. I mean, these are all phenomenal actors at the end of the day. They're all in their position for a reason, you know? But it's like, who do we see mainly? The only thing I could think of is like Loki's team, which is 616 universe, maybe the Fantastic Four. Him really controlling that versus Doom and the X-Men. Where does Thor fit in? I don't know yet. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Thor ends up being on Doom's side.
Because he thinks he's a god?
Well, or he thinks that's the only way to protect his daughter.
That's true.
So, I don't know where we go. Yeah.
Shout out that her character wasn't just thrown away. Good for them.
Yeah.
Just like Gore the God Butcher, just thrown to the side. His ending was okay.
So, we haven't seen the hammer yet. In the trailer, he was carrying his axe, right?
He had
Mjolnir.
Stormbreaker.
Or not Mjolnir.
Stormbreaker, yeah. But his hammer's fixed.
It was returned when Steve returned the stones.
Well, post. So, like, in part, in
Thor Love and Thunder.
Thor Love and Thunder, because it was like they had like the glitter glue on it or whatever.
Yeah.
You said you forgot about it.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I would assume Loki. Loki and Doom have probably the most emotional weight to them, even though we haven't really got anything to Doom. I think they probably have the most emotional weight besides the Fantastic Four and X-Men. Who knows?
Just don't. If Doom kills Loki in front of Thor, I will walk out.
Another Loki death right in front of.
No, that would be so sad, because
ripped his spine out.
It's tough because we got obviously in Infinity War. They killed him after we finally got like, yo, dude, we're so connected with you again.
Yep.
You know, like, and then we got rid of that Loki forever. That Loki is completely gone.
He's gone.
But then we also got season 2 Loki of the Loki show, and man, like that's everyone's favorite Loki, I would assume.
Dude, in season 1, when he's rewatching
And he's crying.
Yeah, he's rewatching the stuff from his life that like happened in the future that he didn't experience yet, and like crying and like he gets sad. I was like, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's always going to be on that arc.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, though, the next question I have for you guys is like, what do you think is Marvel's biggest mistake since Endgame?
No.
COVID projects.
Yeah, one thing that they did correct was putting way too much content out way too fast.
Which is crazy because that's what we all wanted. We all asked for it.
We asked
for it. It backfired.
It backfired.
It's a bad decision. We should have just
we should have trusted them. We should have just trusted them. I'm sorry. My bad.
Do you guys think like any of the shows should have been movies, or any of the movies should have been shows?
It's so hard because I would love Moon Knight as a movie, but how different would it be if they made it a movie versus a show?
Yeah.
And would it have got treated the same as Eternals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's a new thing and they're like, oh yeah, it's not going to come back. Yeah, too much.
I think we've talked about it so many times, but post-Endgame, I mean, the whole Black Widow movie.
It was just it was a good movie. It was a good movie.
Timing.
Bad timing. It had no significance to it. I don't remember Florence Pugh's character in that movie very much either.
Really?
So like I wouldn't. Well, no, I mean obviously I remember her character, but I wouldn't say it's the same Yelena we end up having in Hawkeye, the one we got from. Like I'm connecting Hawkeye Yelena to Thunderbolts Yelena, and I feel like that's a different Yelena than what we got in Black Widow.
Right.
Obviously, there's a lot of character development, shows character development that way, but I just feel like it's a different character.
Yeah.
I think just like biggest mistakes, I mean, we kind of mentioned it earlier, Shang-Chi, dude. Probably the best solo movie we got since Iron Man 1. I could confidently say that. That's, in my opinion, that was my favorite solo Marvel movie. Especially to introduction to a character. Right. It's like, yeah, dude. I
mean, even Simu Lee has come out and said like, it's like, I don't know why they haven't like used me in anything else. He's happy to like finally be working on Doomsday.
The movie did good. Obviously, it was still like
it was prime COVID.
Prime COVID, right? Where we didn't get. It wasn't going to be
It was a Disney Plus release. It wasn't theaters.
It wasn't theaters.
Are you sure?
Right?
Never mind. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. I saw it in theaters.
I was deployed when it came out, so I thought it because I'm pretty sure we watched it on Disney Plus, or was it bootleg?
2020. November 3rd, 2021.
Got released in theaters?
That's like a year after COVID started, so I would think so, yeah.
So yeah, it was still prime COVID time, so not a lot of people probably saw, like, not a lot of people went to the movies, but it still did good for that time. I think if they released it now, it would have been a solid movie still. You know? I don't see, like, I'm not going to say, like, Marvel's not back. I think they are. I think... I think we could get rid of that argument. But I do want to see them connect some stuff from pre-King to post or pre-Doom now, or post-Doom, whatever it is. It's like, and Shang-Chi's definitely one of those characters where I'm like, I think that's their biggest mistake so far, not continuing that storyline at all. There's no way you can connect it, So I think the original title for what the second movie was going to be was like The Wreckage of Time or something like that. I believe.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. Something about
lines,
time.
Yeah. So like, I think that's the biggest thing.
Well, I mean, they even in the post-credit scene, they hinted at him hanging out with like Hulk or meeting with them.
They had a meeting with
Wong,
Bruce,
Hulk,
Wong, and Captain
Brie
Marvel.
Larson, Captain Marvel. Yeah.
Because they were trying to figure out the origins of the rings.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then we got Miss Marvel a little bit after that too, right?
Yeah, because we got the Marvels and everything.
Yeah, the Marvels, which connected us to the X-Men universe.
Yeah.
Connected us to Beast and that Captain Marvel, which was Photon. Yeah. So, yeah. Do you guys want to go through some agree and disagree questions real quick?
I'm down. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So we'll fly through these. Agree or disagree? Spider-Man, as of right now, is still the only emotional backbone of the MCU, like currently. 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Austin, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say agree.
No, Thunderbolts.
Character on your card right now, Max.
Thor.
Yeah, Thor, exactly.
We'll see. Obviously, Love and Thunder wasn't our favorite, but I think just from what we got in the Doomsday snippets, it looks like he's about to have an emotional roller coaster ride, dude.
Yeah.
And we all know when Thor is serious, there could be some good parts, especially him in Infinity War, even him in Endgame when he was doing his serious moments. It was like cool. And like the trail, like I said, that little snippet or trailer we got, it was the most connected we were to one of those 4 snippets we received. Or teasers we received for Doomsday. The next one is Doctor Strange is being positioned as like the new Tony Stark, as in like new leader.
That's so tough.
3, 2, 1. Can I go both? Okay,
Yeah,
you guys can say disagree.
I think it could be both. I mean, we just don't know right now.
It's hard. It's like they didn't continue it. You know, they didn't give us anything. Like Cameron, you just said that we were potentially supposed to get a project before Doomsday.
I mean, that project, it's hard because that project would have been...
It would have established this, I think.
It wouldn't have involved Earth at all.
No.
Well, also, he was the first person cast for the next big Avengers movie.
Yeah, that is true.
Because he was the first character cast for Avengers King Dynasty. When they announced it, he literally was the first character announced for it.
Yeah, because like that movie, that the end credit scene of Doctor Strange with Cleo was supposed to be like literally him going with her fixing incursions.
Right.
Yeah, which they could still use.
Which they still could use because that's still a significant thing in the MCU right now.
Right.
But being the next Tony Stark, I don't see that right now.
Okay.
I mean, no, I think he's going to have... I think he will have a very prominent role for sure. I mean, I think that, like you guys said, we mentioned this before, the movie that was supposed to be released before Doomsday, I think would have done more... How do I put this? It would have given him more of a leg to stand on as the prominent leader. I don't know if he would be the leader. I think he would be one of the leaders. I think they're building a pillar as well, like how they did before. I think he'll be one of them for sure. I want to say Spider-Man will be, but I don't know, because it's like with the whole thing with Sony and Disney, I don't know how that looks. I mean, they have to agree upon something. I'm sure they share what their plan is for him. That's ultimately just going to make Sony more money at the end of the day, if he's portrayed as, the leader. In my opinion, I think that once everything, sadly enough, with Jonathan Majors and his, everything off, outside, pops up with him and they have to pivot to Doctor Doom, I think that they realize, like I said earlier, I think that the prominent focus is going to be a villain again with Doom, and I don't think it's because any reason or focal point, but they have to make a change, and that seemed as if like they had already had it in their back pocket, so they were like, we'll just go to this, and I think that this is the focal point. Whereas I think that the hero side, Strange could be one, but I don't think right now he really is. I think maybe in due time, we just need to see more, in my opinion.
Okay, cool. I'm going to ask like one more question and then we'll kind of wrap it up. Agree or disagree? Doom will overshadow, just going from what you were just saying, Austin. Agree or disagree? Doom will overshadow every hero in Doomsday.
That's tough.
3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to say agree. I do think... just from what you've told me so far, and I think your thoughts and ideas, I actually think like he will probably overshadow everyone.
Yeah.
But I do hope someone else steps up. Like, I do hope someone else like just surprises us. I would not be surprised if Yelena steals the show.
Yeah.
Like no one thought, besides like the MCU, no one thought, or like Marvel Studios, no one thought she was going to like lead the Thunderbolts, right? Like she led the Thunderbolts. She showed that she could be a main character, showed that she could lead a team, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it has something to do, like something like that happens, but I do think, or I want that to happen, but I do think Doom will overshadow everyone. Like they're heavily, like you said, Austin, earlier, they're hyping up Doom so much.
I guess hearing that question back, that makes more sense. That it would probably be agree for me too, but based off of what I've said before, from what I was thinking when answering disagree, I think that they're going to do their due diligence to make sure and highlight all these different heroes, because they've already built, the foundation to be like, hey, these guys are going to be in this movie with the chair reveal, all these other projects that have hinted to it already. I think that they're going to make sure and spotlight a lot of the heroes for sure, but I guess it does make sense. Yeah, Doom will probably be the prominent focus at the end of the day. And I don't know if he'll overshadow, but I think he will be the focal point for sure.
How about you, Kim?
Yeah, I agree with Austin said. I mean, you could look at it the same way like how Thanos was in Infinity War. Like, he overshadowed a lot of people, but can you say he overshadowed Thor in that movie? I mean, we always reference Thor as like Infinity War Thor. It's hard to say that they're going to do their due diligence with, like, they're not going to let Loki just sit by and do nothing in that movie.
Because he can't move, right? He can't move from that.
He probably, I mean, he's probably powerful enough
if he moves is just
project himself in any universe.
That is true. Taps in.
I think Thor is going to have a very big role in the movie. Yeah. I think they've gotten just so much hate with him, and we've talked about it. They've gotten so much hate where they have to like fix the mistakes. And
the Russo brothers do cook with Thor.
They do cook with Thor. But I mean, yes, Doom's obviously going to play a very big role in this movie. But
okay, yeah. Well, so we get last question. So we get Doomsday. We get Secret Wars Part 1, probably the following year. Potentially Secret Wars Part 2 the following year after that. Right? So my question, and this is hypothetical, but who do you, like, if you had $100, if you had to bet $100, who do you think is leading the MCU for the next 3 to 5 years?
Like after those 3 movies?
It could be from right now to when the movies come out to maybe a year post. Like post-Dooms or post. Do you guys have any guesses?
If we put it in
obviously we got like, like the X-Men are going to be there, like is going to be a focal point of what they're going to be working on after Secret Wars.
Yeah.
But if you had to pick like a current character or a current person that's going to current team possibly that's going to take it away, who do you guys think it will be? Or who do you guys want it to be? Who do you want to have more of a significant role in the MCU and kind of take charge?
I mean, I could see Spider-Man, but
depends if he signs that contract.
If he signs that contract and like the whole like leading part. Man,
I know, tough question.
I mean, I think for me the answer for 3 years would be Doom. I think he's the focal point. I think I mentioned that earlier. After though, I mean, I think post Secret Wars we get a full reboot.
Do we think that like we get the Fantastic Four? Do we think we get like they're a focal point? Obviously, we want to see more of them. We want to see more of Johnny Storm. Like their family dynamic is really good in that movie. I wouldn't be surprised if it's them. For the characters that got introduced, I wouldn't be surprised if Shang-Chi kicks ass and like it's like, hey, he's going to be a main point of the main point of the MCU. Like who's going to lead it? Who's going to bring in the most moolah? I guess at the end of the day is what's important to consider.
They could play that route too with Fantastic Four. Like they could build off of it with Spider-Man, have him future Foundation Spider-Man.
Something, yeah. Especially if it's potentially like going to do that soft reboot where it all goes into one singular universe.
Yeah,
that's too hard of a question. There's just so many unknowns right now.
There is.
I
agree.
You could say like Black Panther's character. We don't know who's going to be casted.
Yep.
I still could see Sam Wilson being that leader, but will they do that? I mean, they've been kind of hinting at it, but then I don't know. It's really hard to say right now. I mean, if I had to put $100 on, I feel like Spider-Man would have the best odds.
And I'd probably say Spider-Man or Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
What if Sony just bows at that point and they're like, here you go?
At some point they need to.
They have to.
They've had more losses than wins. Obviously, they have a $1 billion project with Spider-Man, so they might not have read the same time.
Spider-Man's their only thing.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Spider-Verse. I mean, Miles Morales. Yeah. Technically, Sony too, right?
Sony Animation. Yeah.
So it's like at some point, Miles Morales is going to have to show up.
You could take him. Yeah.
And then they bring up a live-action Miles Morales, and they're like, "Yeah, this is our thing."
Kevin Feige said we're not doing anything with Miles Morales until the Spider-Verse is over.
Okay, that's fair.
Like he's not considering it.
Maybe they have like a handshake deal behind the scenes, and
they need to have some type of idea, where they can renegotiate later on or whatever.
Right.
But
I mean, Tom's contract is what, 6 movies? Or no, 6 projects in total, I believe, right?
I thought it was only 3 more.
Is it only 3?
I thought it was 3 more.
I thought it was 6 in total.
I think it was 6
shows.
I think it was 6 pre No Way Home, possibly.
That might be correct.
Wasn't his new contract after No Way Home?
That's what I'm saying. I thought it was like 3 movies.
So that's what I thought.
Or 3 projects. So like that's why I'm like, I don't think we get him in Doomsday.
That's true. Yeah, they don't want to use.
We could potentially get him in Secret Wars Part 1, Secret Wars Part 2 if they decide to split it up. And then
he signed a new, this is what I thought. So he signed a new long-term deal with Marvel and Sony to continue as Spider-Man, including a new trilogy, Spider-Man's 4, 5, and 6, appearances in at least 3 other MCU films, such as Doomsday, possibly.
That's 3 other movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Secret
Wars Part
Avengers,
1, Part 2.
he has 3 more movies, yes. But his own trilogy, he'll have 6.
Or additional
in total.
3.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Well then, yeah.
What are they going to do for a Spider-Man 5? I can't even imagine.
Yeah. But on that note, we're going to finish this episode by asking one last question to the audience. Who do you guys think the real main character of the MCU is now? Who do you think is going to lead the MCU into the future? Drop your comments below. Follow us at the Hero Brew Podcast on all socials. Thank you guys for brewing with us.
Appreciate you guys.
Cheers.
Appreciate you guys. Cheers.
See you next week.
See you next week.